Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's off to a great productive day. Okay, y'all. So I read all the comments and I've been getting a lot of great questions on different things about the Lancelot M1630 DTF printer. So I'm gonna try to cover all the questions that I had in the comment section on this video right here. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try to cover all the main topics when it comes to the Lancelot M1630 DTF printer for those who may be interested in it. So what I have here is the bundle package. And what comes with it is you get a brand new laptop, and on the laptop you get the color box rip software. It comes on this thumb drive right here, and you have your installation instructions already downloaded onto the computer, so you can either use the manual, or you can just go on the computer and you can watch videos on how to get everything set up as far as getting your ink put into the printer and everything. And what makes the Lancelot M1630 DTF printer stand out is most DTF printers, you have to get a syringe and manually inject the ink into the containers, into the lines and stuff. With the Lancelot, it does it automatically, and it breaks all that down in the instructions. So you get a brand new laptop, and you get the color box rip software. And for those who may have been doing their research on DTF printing, or just people who know about laptops, y'all know just to get a brand new laptop gonna run you at least about $300. And then with the DTF software for doing DTF printing, that's gonna run you a couple $100 too. And Lancelot stands out from all the other competition because they come with the laptop, and it comes with the software to do the DTF printing. So this right here is the ink section right here, and you have your all your inks right here. And on every single one of these ink cartridges, there's a battery and there's a red light on there. And this right here, every time your ink gets low, an alarm will sound off and the light will flash to let you know that you need to add some ink. So down here, this right here is the white circulation for the white ink. So it'll automatically circulate the white ink. So when it comes to DTF printing, a lot of time the white ink gets clogged up in the tube or in the container, and a lot of other competitors, you have to shake it up manually, but they already have the white ink circulation attached to the printer. And so once you cut your printer on, you cut your switch on right here, and you just keep it on, and it'll automatically circulate the white ink, so you don't have to worry about it clogging up. This right here is the overflow, and the overflow is for when it does the maintenance on the DTF printer. So you can clean the printer automatically. You can either do it when you press it on the computer, or you can do what's called holiday mode. And you set up holiday mode for if you're going out of town or on vacation and you're not going to use your printer for about 3 days. You can set up holiday mode, and it will automatically clean your printer and circulate the white ink so nothing gets clogged up. And all the overflow and like the waste will go in here. And there's an alarm on here, and it has a flashing light, and it'll let you know when this is full, to let you know that it's time to empty it out so it doesn't overflow. When it comes to the outlets, so it uses a regular standard outlet. It's not like the a washing machine or dryer outlet. It's the regular 110 volt plug that this can get plugged into. All right, so this here is the printer, the Lancelot M1630, and this is where your controls are right here. Then you got your film cutting switch and all your gadgets and stuff. So that's the printer right there itself. As far as cleaning, It's easy to clean. I haven't did a deep cleaning yet. When I do, I will do a video. But as far as cleaning, it's pretty much straightforward. You know, wipe it down. And like I said, it does an automatically cleaning. Like every time you cut the printer on, it will automatically, as soon as it start up, do a initial cleaning. But you can remove the parts here, and then you loosen up the piece right here, and you can slide over the print head, and you can clean down there and wipe in there. But that's the printer right there itself. Then this right here is the shaker / baker oven. And then it has the stand right here. So without the stand, you're going to have to get some kind of box or shelf or something to set all this up on it. So I got this stand with it. That way it sits up nice and high. You don't have to worry about bending over or nothing like that. So this right here, like I said, is the shaker / baker oven. So once you have your DTF film loaded into the printer, and the printer can take the rolls for if you got a big production where you're doing a lot of transfers, you can just take the roll and insert it in it, and then you hit print. So if you got 5 designs, 10 designs, 20 designs, you hit print, it'll automatically do everything for you, and it end up coming out on the roll. So what it is the roll will come here, you feed it into the printer. Once it's fed into the printer, then it'll come down onto the tray right here. So this right here is where your DTF powder goes. So while everything is cut on, you'll be pouring DTF powder in here, and then you'll cut it on. This right here is spin, and it's shaking the DTF powder, or should I say feeding it down here, and it'll go into here onto the transfer film. So the transfer film will come out of the printer, go onto the tray, it'll come down here, and it'll be shaking the DTF powder that you put in here onto the transfer film and the ink. And then this part right here will actually shake the back of the transfer film to get the powder to go all over the transfer. Then it will go from there, it will come up, and it will go into the baking part right here, and it'll bake it. And then once it's finished baking, it will come through here, and you will feed it through here, and it will come down, and it'll automatically go on the roll and roll it up on the roll for you. So that's how the whole entire system works as far as the baker / shaker oven. So right here you have the switch. This is like the air switch to get the air to just flow. Once you have the switch on and you turn it on, then the air blows out. So right here they have this right here, so you can hook up a air purifier, but this outlet is no good here in the United States right here. So I wish they would go ahead and get that updated, or either come with the adapter needed for that right there. So this right here was an extra purchase that I did. It comes with a standard vent hose, and you hook the vent hose up right there, and then you take it and you lead it out of a window. So what I have here is a fume extractor, and I set it up right here, and I just automatically just cut this on, and it extracts the fumes. When it comes to DTF printing, if you are printing and there is smoke coming out of your oven, it's either one or two things. And I'm speaking specifically for the Lancelot M1630 DTF printer. One, you're leaving your transfer in there too long, or two, you have your oven turned up too high. You should never see any smoke coming out of your DTF printer. So that's pretty much the basics when it comes to the DTF printer and the transfer film. So when you purchase, it comes with 100 sheets right here, and this right here is 13 by 19 premium transfer film. So it can take the roll right here for when you got a production mode and you have to do a lot of prints, or if you just have one or two prints, then you can use one sheet right here insert it into the printer and print that out, and just add your DTF powder by hand and place it into the baking oven. So let me see if I'm forgetting anything. It's pretty much a whole production line. I will say this: if you're looking to do this as a hobby, getting into t-shirt printing, and you want to do it as a hobby, then I wouldn't get the whole entire bundle set. You can just get the printer by itself. Correction: if you're looking to get into it as a hobby, I wouldn't even recommend purchasing a printer. I would just recommend that you just order transfers. And I do sell transfers on my website where you can upload your design and I'll print it out for you. But I wouldn't even recommend getting a printer if you're trying to do it for a hobby. Just save that money and order yourself some transfers. But if you're trying to do it as a business, then I would recommend getting the whole entire bundle package, because it comes, like I said, with everything you need to get started. Most other competitors, one, don't come with a laptop or the software you needed to get started. And a lot of the competitors don't have alarms that let you know if something is going wrong with the printer. This right here is going to let you know. Oh yeah, and that, I forgot to mention that too. They have safety features installed in the printer, so if the transfer film gets kinked up or something, it will automatically stop, and it will tell you on the printer and on the computer to check and see what's going on. And then I forgot to show you over here, they have another moisture catcher right here to catch the moisture and stuff from the DTF oven and shaker. Like I said, the transfer film, I know a couple of people was asking, how does the transfer film hold up, like as far as once you print it on some garments or some clothes or something, and you run it through some cycles to get it washed. So I have a couple of shirts that I've been wearing and washed about. I know at least one of the shirts I washed about 4 or 5 times, and the shirt has still been holding up. It hasn't peeled, it hasn't cracked, it hasn't even faded. So, and that's about 4 or 5 washes. I'm still doing some research on that, but right now I'm liking everything about it. And I'm not just gonna tell you something just because I'm trying to promote it or nothing like that. I talk about products that I know work and that I like. And right now, since I purchased this right here, I'm happy with it. The customer service is great. There is a time difference, so it may be a little hard to get in touch with them, but once they get in touch with you, they do go the extra step to make sure, you know, that whatever issues you may have or what questions you have, then they will get it answered. And they use the WhatsApp, and on the WhatsApp, they will send text, pictures, videos. You can send text, pictures, or videos, and they will get the answer that you need. But trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting. The prints, the quality of the printing is great. Like I said, you can see right here. Look how detailed that is. Look at how the colors are popping. You know, some shirts right here. Then I got some canvas bags right here. I mean, so you can see the quality of the printing is great. In production mode, to do like a whole front shirt like this right here, I've been able to get 16 designs done in 1 hour. That's with the standard settings. So with the Color Box Rip software, they have the standard settings in there as far as like the white underlayer, the white underlaying of the paint and the regular colors. And if I leave it the settings like that right there, I can get 16 full frontal prints in 1 hour done in the production mode. And that's just with me hitting say if I upload my designs, hit 16 and hit print, and it'll run everything all automatically. The only thing I have to worry about doing is adding DTF powder every now and then so it doesn't run out. And then it has a collection tray, so the excess powder falls down and shakes and it goes in the collection tray, and then all you do is take that and you put it back in there and you use the powder over again. But like I said, everything will be done automatically versus you having to do everything by hand. Only thing you'll have to do is just add the DTF powder, and if one of your ink alarms go off, just add some more ink to it, but it'll take it through the whole entire system, through the whole bake oven, and it'll automatically roll the whole thing up on the end down here. If you change the settings to get more underlayer or more passes of ink, then it will take longer to print and it will utilize more ink, but it will make the colors more richer. The only time I pretty much will change the settings is when I print on black garments. If I'm printing on just regular, let's show you right here, standard, like if I'm printing on just a gray shirt or a white shirt, I leave the settings the standard way. But if I'm printing on a black shirt, like I did over here, then I change the settings to get the colors to pop more, as you can see right here. But hopefully I answered majority of y'all questions. I'm trying to think before I end the video if it's anything that I'm forgetting. I know a couple people asked me if I would if I had to do it all over again, would I go with the Lancelot M1630 DTF printer? And my answer is yes. If I had to do it all over again, I would purchase this same bundle package again. Before I purchased this, I researched DTF printers for about 3 months before I decided to go with this one right here. And what sold me on it was, one, it came with a brand new laptop. So this laptop is dedicated to my business, and I don't have to use my personal laptop, you know, with all my information on it in case they need to go in there, because they can the customer service could actually tap into your computer if you give them authorization and fix any issues you may have when you're getting set up or anything. So it came with a dedicated laptop and it came with the software. And like I said, for me doing my research and with me still looking now, there is no other DTF printing company that comes with a laptop or the software. So you can get their printer and you can get their baker slash shaker oven, but you got to either already have a laptop or you got to purchase a new one. And then, like I said, on top of that, you're still going to have to get the software to do the DTF printing. So that right there was a major selling point for me, that it came with the laptop, the software, and then all the bells and whistles on the printer, you know. So hopefully this covered most of y'all questions. Hopefully I answered most of them. If not, go down in the comment section and I'll try to get back with you and respond and answer those questions you may have. But if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, consider subscribing to the channel and clicking that notification bell so you don't miss none of my future videos. And as always, thank y'all for watching.